Hello everybody, welcome back to Sod Busters Metal Detecting. I've been getting a lot of questions lately asking where do I buy my metal detector, or where's the best place to get my metal detecting equipment. And that's a very valid question, because if you're not buying your metal detector in the proper place, it can lead to some unpleasant experiences, you might say. So stick with me, because we're going to go over some very important details here to let you know why you should buy in a certain place and why you shouldn't buy in other places. So stick with me and we'll get right to it. Alright you guys, before we get started with the video here, I just want to let you know that if you like what you see here as far as merch goes, the Sod Busters Metal Detecting hat and shirt, I've got a lot of designs, not just the Sod Busters designs, but I've got other metal detecting designs to look at. Just take a look right down there. As you're seeing below the video, you'll see a line of my merch there. Click on that and it'll take you to my store. I appreciate your support. As I said, I do get a lot of questions and I see a lot of posts on Facebook asking, where is the best place to go and buy a metal detector, or where can I go and get my metal detecting supplies? Where do I get the best deal? And those are all good, valid questions, because there are places that you definitely do not want to go and buy your metal detector or metal detecting equipment. There's places that if you purchase there, you think you're getting a good deal, but you're really not. And I'll explain that. But there are, as you know, there are many places you can go online and just type in metal detectors. And you're going to end up with a ton of different options of different stores, different big box stores, places that aren't even in the US, if you're shopping from the US, that you're going to get what appears to be a really good deal. But I'm just going to say, I warn you not to do that. Okay, you guys, there's places to buy and places to not buy. So let me use this as an example. If you were going to go and you needed tires for your truck, all right, you need to go buy a new set of tires. You're not going to go to a muffler store to do that, or a bumper store, because they don't specialize in that. Now, they may have tires in their shop on display to sell, but that doesn't mean they specialize in tires. They're specializing in mufflers or bumpers. So if you're going to buy a metal detector, you want to buy from a place that specializes in metal detectors and metal detecting equipment. That just makes sense. If you buy from a big box store, and I'm not going to mention any names here, but let's say that there's one out there with a big A, okay? There's a big A in the, starting out the name of that. Kind of represents a river. There are a lot of options on there. The problem is that store, the big box store, is made up of individual sellers, and the majority of them, and you're not going to know this by looking at their store, but the majority of them have not got a clue about a metal detector, what it does, how it operates, what it's worth, or anything else about it, because they do not specialize in that. They found a product that they can put on their site to make some money. That's all that there is to that. Okay, so if you purchase, and let's say it advertises a bundle. Well, in most cases, you're going to end up with the metal detector that you choose and this bundle. The problem is this bundle is made up of a bunch of garbage. And I'm not kidding you guys. This is not good quality stuff. This is garbage. The bundles are really not doing you any favors. But you go ahead and you order that product, and you get it in the mail, and you come to find out, well, I don't understand this, and it didn't come with a manual, and so what do? You know, there's a feature on this metal detector that I don't understand. So you can't call who you just ordered that metal detector from, because that's not the way that the big box store works. you cannot call them. You can't ask them a question. Hey, I've got this feature on this metal detector. Can you explain it to me? There's nobody to talk to. So you end up having to go through the internet and calling people and asking other dealers, hey, I bought a metal detector from the big box store, but I don't understand this. Well, why should that dealer want to answer your questions when you didn't do business with him? So what I recommend you guys is to find a local dealer, all right? Somebody that specializes in selling metal detectors and metal detecting equipment. You know who you're buying from when you do that. You know that, you've talked to them on the phone and you've told them what you want. You know that that's a human being. So you're able to get back to him after the sale and say, there's something I don't understand with my metal detecting equipment. And then, depending on the dealer, I would hope that your local dealer would provide information, spend time so you can understand the product that you bought and how to operate it. I am affiliated with Dan Willis at Outlaw Metal Detectors at outlawmetaldetectors.com. I'm affiliated with Dan because he shows integrity and honesty. I've known Dan to take a customer that called him and said, hey, I want to buy this metal detector. And that metal detector may be, I don't know, let's say it's $1,600. Maybe it's $1,000. I don't know. And Dan says, well, what type of metal detecting are you doing? What are you looking to do? Are you water hunting? Are you land hunting? What is it that you're looking to accomplish in your metal detecting? And after speaking with the customer, Dan determines that really that metal detector that they called for is not going to be the best product for them. And he will actually, even if it cost him money to do this, he'll recommend, you know what, that's a great metal detector, but I don't think it's the one for you. I recommend that you go with something like this. And it may cost Dan a little bit of money by telling him, you know what, this metal detector is cheaper, it's going to do a better job for you. And even though he's not making as much money on that sale, he's recommending this because he wants the customer to have the best experience. That's what you want in a dealer, you guys. So just this last month alone, I got 2 messages from people, and they were asking me if it was common for a metal detector to be shipped. In this instance, it was an Equinox 800. They were asking if it was common for the Equinox to be shipped with the screen protector already installed on it. And there was something else. I can't remember exactly what it was. But no, that is not common. What was happening is these people, both of them, and it came from the same store, you guys, and it's another one of the big box stores. They were advertising the metal detector as new, and it was not new. They advertised it and they sold it as new, as a new price, and the customer received it and they both realized that something isn't right here. This is not a new machine. So that company, again, I'm not going to mention the name of it, but they're actually known for metal detecting supplies and equipment, and they are a big box store, but yet they have been known to do a few things that aren't up to par, you might say. So like I say, I recommend finding a reputable dealer, okay? And again, I'm going to recommend Dan Willis. If you are in the United States, this is who I recommend because I've seen the integrity. I've seen the honesty. And I can't recommend somebody else, although I do recommend you go to a local dealer. I can recommend Dan because I know his qualities. He's not going to sell you a used machine unless he tells you it's a used machine, and he doesn't really deal with used machines that much anyway. So anyhow, you guys, all of my information, all of Dan's information is down below in the description. if you're needing metal detecting supplies, it doesn't matter if it's metal detectors, shovels, trowels, fines pouches, you name it. You know, treasure hunting machines, gold machines, water machines. You can get that through Dan at outlawmetaldetectors.com. And for the time being, if you tell Dan that I sent you, then first-time buyers at Dan's there at Outlaw Metal Detectors, if you tell them I sent you, then if you purchase $500 or more in metal detecting equipment, then you're going to receive a Sod Busters Metal Detecting hat. He is also a United States veteran, so you're supporting veterans by doing that. You're supporting a veteran. He provides military discounts as well. You guys, just be careful out there. Where to buy your metal detecting equipment is not a big box store. That may be fine for, you know, buying light bulbs and everything else, but don't buy your metal detecting equipment there, you guys. Get it from a local dealer that you can call up and ask questions after the sale. All right? Just looking out for you, and if you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I always answer the questions that I get as long as you're polite and I see them. So anyway, I wish you guys the best out there, and it's always a pleasure. Please share this video so others are aware of this issue as well. And if you would, like and comment. That really helps the algorithm and helps my channel. I appreciate you all. You guys are great. Don't forget your Sod Busters merch down below. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.